You're probably thinking, why am I at home playing video games on a Wednesday morning instead of working? And you're probably thinking it's the coronavirus, nobody's at work. But what if I told you I was doing this for the last 4 months? You'd probably think to yourself, how? It all started when I downloaded the Robinhood app. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Burf Show. In this episode, I'm explaining to you how I retired at the age of 23. First off, it's the most important thing to me retiring was my mentality. I always had the mentality of not wanting to work for too long. I didn't want to work till I was old. I didn't want to, I wasn't into clocking in and out, having a salary. Having a salary is cool to me. It's cool. Nothing's wrong with that. But I felt like that wasn't for me. I wanted a way to make money in my sleep and make money off of, while I'm playing video games. I don't have to be doing something physically. I don't have to physically be present to make money. I've always had that mentality, but it really showed itself my senior year of college. Most of my classes were online. I wasn't going to class. I was doing work in my bed. I didn't need to go somewhere. I didn't need to have take attendance. I didn't have to be present to do my work. I had a job as a financial advisor. I still could advise you as a financial advisor, but am I actively doing that for a company? No. That was a job also that I could do from home. So, not to say, I'm a little lazy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to physically go somewhere. I don't want to clock in and out, as I said. So that was a job I could do from home. But I found an alternative way of making money. And once I started making money from that, after the first month, I knew going to work, driving to work, it was over for me because of the success I had and how, not saying it's sure that you're definitely going to make money, but it's that way of making money is never going to go away. It's never going to be extinct. It's never, it's always going to be present for you. There's always going to be opportunity for you. So that way, I left my job. I don't work for my job anymore. I don't work for that company anymore. And for the last 4 months, I've been making money from home, playing video games in my sleep, and I'm explaining to you how now. So a few months ago, a friend came to me and told me about this way of investing called trade options. Trade options is basically betting whether a stock is going to go up or down. So I started doing that, and I'm not gonna lie. The first time I started, I invested $900, and I lost all $900 of it. That hurt, but I know, I learned more about it, I educated myself about it, because I didn't really know much about it. He just told me the basics, and I just threw some money in and see what would happen. So I lost 900 of it, and then I put another 450 back in, probably a week later, 2 weeks later, and then that 450 I don't know the exact number, but I made money off of that. So I started doing it for a little. I started learning, doing learning different things about trade options. I'm still learning today. I learn something new every day. But that first month, I was learning a lot of things each day. And before I knew it, after the first month, I made $22,000. From that 450, from losing 900 the first time I put in, to put it in 450 again, I made $22,000 my first month. I realized I was making money, but then when I was looking at the charts and all that, they said 22,000. I'm so if I can make this in 1 month, it's 12 months in a year. I could probably make, you feel me? I wasn't saying I'm gonna make 500,000 or whatever it is. I wasn't saying I'm gonna make that, but I'm let's say this was just a good month for me, and I have a regular month next month. If I'm making 22,000 a month, let's say if that's a good month, a bad month means I'm making 10,000 in a month. So let's just say 10,000 each month. That's 120,000. Like, I know people working 9 to 5s, 9 to 9, like, that's not making that money. So I was like, let me prove to myself that I could do this. I could do this. Like, I could do this consistently. So for the next few months, I didn't make as much as 22,000, but I kept making a good amount of money each month. So I'm like, yeah, it's like what I made in my 6 months of doing my job came nowhere close to what I made in that 1 month of doing this trade option. And this is on my phone. I'm doing this. So I thought to myself, I told myself, it's quiet. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not working anymore. And also I'm saying this is because anybody could do this. I'm not special compared to anybody else. Especially now that everybody's home during this virus. You on your phone, you inside, you don't have to step outside to do this. And people may ask, like, the market is crashing, how are you making money off of it? Because you can make money off of the stock going down as well. You could bet that the stock goes up. If it goes up, you make money. You could bet that the stock goes down, and if it goes down, you make money. So it's not like the market always has to do good for you to make money. You can make money either way. So this is the main process. This is the reason why I'm retiring. Like, if I could do this, if I could sit down, play video games in the morning while on my phone doing trades, which is not as complicated as people may think. I've explained it to over 100 people probably by now. And it's literally a 20-minute conversation. Are there still other little things to learn in it? Yeah. But the basics of it, a 20-minute conversation could really, you could learn the basics of it. And for the most part, you'll be fine. You'll learn stuff on your own. We had a little recession. We have the virus going on. So I'm not gonna lie, I lost like, for the first week of the recession, because I'm betting stuff is going up. Because right before the recession, everything was going well. Everything was shooting up. So I'm betting stocks is going up. So the first week of the recession, while I'm betting the stocks is going up, I lost $12,000. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt. I mean, damn. I ain't gonna lie, it hurt. It hurt. It definitely did hurt. But the same way I lost the money is the same way I made the money back. The stocks was going down, so I bet the stocks was going down. And I didn't make back that 12,000 in the 1 week, but I think like it took me like 2 to 3 weeks to make that 12,000 back. So if I could make 12,000 in 3 weeks, it takes people 3 to 4 months to make that. So from my perspective, if I could sit in my crib and play video games and be free, and as I said, I'm a lazy person. Like, I don't physically want to be out doing stuff. I'm not lazy as in research, because you have to research, you have to know what you're investing in, you have to have no way to know, but you have to have an educated guess on where the stocks is going. So if I could do that, be home, spend time with my grandmother, spend time with my mom, spend time with my family, and I could take vacations. That's another reason I'm retiring. So I could take vacations whenever I want. I don't have a schedule where I have to be somewhere at this time. I don't have to, there's no limit amount of vacation days I have. I gotta consult myself to go on vacation. I gotta ask myself, do I want to go on vacation? And it's a 5-second response. It's either yes or no. That's basically my journey.
I'm feeling richer than ever. Old friends like Favi, we should be sticking together.